What's up guys, Luke here today, and today I have the Moto Z Force. I did an unboxing video of that. I'll put that link in the description below. But today I'm going to be doing like a 6 months later, how it's holding up and stuff. How the speed, the battery life, the stuff like that, the camera. So first things first, battery life, very, very good. I mean, like, this is the best battery life of a phone ever, because it's a 3,500 milliamp hour battery, but you have a 5.5 inch display. So usually like a 3,500 milliamp hour battery usually comes like a 5.7. So very, very good battery life, and it's only 7 millimeters thick, so it's like normal thickness. Battery life usually easily lasts me a day. The charging speed is crazy. Like, I can charge my phone in an hour with the turbocharger, so that's really nice. It has a USB-C port on the bottom to use that. Of course, that's the only port you see, because there is no headphone jack. Now that brings me to my least favorite thing about this phone. The battery life is really good, but there's no headphone jack. So like, I will take my headphones, about to plug it in, and be like, oh wait, there's no headphone jack. It is slightly a pain, but the rest of the phone is such an amazing phone that I kind of forgive it. So we'll go into software next. This phone was updated to Android Nougat like many months ago, so it's running Android 7.0 Nougat. And then there's it's pretty close to stock Android, but it's not 100% stock. So like, for the settings, I disabled all the Verizon apps that we could, but there's probably about 10 added apps, like the Amazon Kindle app, there's the Audible app, there's Caller ID, Verizon Caller ID, Verizon Cloud, Device Help, email. There's quite a few pre-installed apps, but the benefit though is this is very clean Android. Like, it's just completely stock. I mean, there's basically the launcher ever so slightly different. You get your custom widgets, and you don't get the slide over to Google now. Obviously you don't get the updates quite as fast as a Nexus device, but since this is so close to stock Android, you get your updates pretty quickly. Like, the Google Photos app is the default gallery app. Of course you have the Play Store and everything, so the software is very, very stock Android like. Not quite as good as the Nexus, but probably as close as you're gonna get. So for external wear, I usually use this Moto mod, or my battery Moto mod. I'll put a link below to that review also. But on the back, from the Moto mods, you can see right there's some slight scratches from the Moto mod. This is a glass back. It's extremely smeared. It's hopeless to ever beat this thing. And then you've got the glass bars up below. The camera hump is slightly annoying. You set it on a table, it like rocks a ton. But if you put the Moto mod like I usually use, it gets rid of the camera hump completely. So that's pretty nice. I actually really haven't dropped this phone, so I really don't know what would happen if you dropped it, but it has just had a brief screen and stuff, so I think it'd probably do pretty well. And then another thing is camera. I use the Google camera app just because I like the interface better, but for sake of testing, I will use the default camera app. We do have a front-facing flash, and then we have 4K with 21 megapixels, where you can do, if you want full screen pictures, like I want, is 16 megapixels. So I'll throw in some sample pictures here. facing camera. Doesn't have the best of quality, but it's not horrible or anything. Here's a test of the back camera quality. I'm walking around. The stabilization is very, very good. The exposure isn't the best, so when you're trying to get the lighting correct, it doesn't work always the best. But pretty smooth shot. The focus sometimes has some problems, so not the best of camera. So as you can see, the camera quality is decent. It's just the exposure and focus isn't like super snappy, but overall this phone has held up very well over 6 months. It feels like a flagship still. It's, in terms of speed, still much faster than like a Galaxy S7 or something. One thing I did not mention though is this phone, open up a whole bunch of apps. I've actually gotten it to do 28 apps. Like you can scroll back and go to the 28th app and it was still open. So the RAM is insane. This has 4 gigs of RAM, Snapdragon 820, so it's very flagship. Has 32 gigs of RAM, or 32 gigs of storage. Start. Only computers have 32 gigs of RAM. And then you've got your slot up here for your SIM card and your micro SD card slot. Yeah, pretty much this phone is still very much worth it. I would probably not go for it quite yet because there's rumored a new Moto Z later, so you don't want to buy the old one for full price and then the new one comes out and you're just like, oh, mine's the old one. But if you can get a good deal, like Verizon had a deal, I know it's half off. You can find those types of deals, go for it totally. So thanks for watching my video. I hope you have a great day. Like and subscribe and watch some other videos of mine. Hope you enjoyed this video.